Hello and welcome to LionWing Plays, a weekly show where we play, well, LionWing games. I'm Bradley Hailstorm, the founder and president of LionWing, and tonight I am joined by, as usual, our two community leads, Real Beans and Sin Theory. Hey guys, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Doing pretty good. Glad to be here. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's do it. So, if you are watching, then you will see that Tabletop Simulator looks a little different tonight for Gun and Gun, now doesn't it? We have our fourth and final gunner, finally. We've got Natori, but it gets better. We've got our sixth and final gun, Kasane, the shotgun. So, we now have the full core set on Tabletop Simulator, and I think we're going to have some fun tonight playing with these new guns. So, as someone already pointed out, Kasane has a mechanic you have not seen yet, and that is hard recoil. We'll talk about that as we go through it, but so long as they're open to it, y'all want to jump into a game? Sin, do you have time? I know you said you might have to.
I might have to leave like mid-game, but I might not, so I'm good to play.
All right, cool. Let's see what happens. We'll adjust on the fly. Okay, thanks for joining us, folks who are in the chat. Appreciate it. Someone's already pointing out hard recoil. Yes, indeed.
All right. Shall we roll for first then, Sin?
All right, yeah.
All right. I got 6 and you got 2. All right. So let's see here. I have a very, very, very large desire to check out what Natori is going to be like on the table, but since I know that you do too, this is my chance to use Hibana for the first time. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
All right.
All right, so while they're doing that, let's check out Natori, because most people have not seen Natori close up. So whenever you dealt 3 or more hits, deal 1 hit to your opponent. Amazing. Hand size is 5, which is fantastic. Or I should say the hands value is 5. Agility is 1, so Natori is never going first. I'll tell you that right now. But she makes up for it. And we got a little flavor text down here at the bottom. A former upper-class citizen exiled from the high peaks of the net. Her vast knowledge of toxic substances is her greatest asset, both on and off the battlefield. So that plays into effect with her skills. You'll see kind of what that flavor text is indicating there as it talks about the toxic substances. That's part of Natori's, at least her narrative gimmick. But certainly those, how her skills work, are part of her gimmick as well. So someone in the chat, as you guys are getting that ready, I'll read some things off here. Someone said, love her coat, and that hand 5 is really sweet. Yeah, Natori's design is really, really rad. The mask is a nice touch, and you even get to see her with the mask on and with the mask off, which is also pretty nice. And then Church in the chat says, nice counter strike and hands 5, not going first, but that's a nifty ability. Yeah, so yeah, she's well balanced. You'll also see, now you're going to see this over time. Why is Kasane just sitting there, not locked into place? What is happening right now? Does anyone else see that? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was odd. So for folks who are viewing right now, you'll also notice, let's look at Kasane. All right, you see the cleanness of that card? Now let's look at like Datara. You see how dirty and like pixelated that card is? Yeah, so we are slowly beginning to update all of the assets in the Tabletop Simulator version with the final assets. So before we had uploaded some low-res assets just to get them in the game so people could check it out. But now we're going to slowly be kind of throwing in the real assets, which is why you see this nice, clean Kasane shotgun, which looks beautiful. And then you look at this Datara and you're like, oh, no, that's not so good. All right, so it looks like you guys are ready to go.
Oh my goodness, that hand size is that's pretty nice. What?
Right?
Yeah.
What? Dang, it's like you're playing like Dragon Ball Super, the card game out here or something. My goodness. Okay then. All right. So with an agility of 5, I think that means I'm going first, right? Cool beans. All I got are fun things. Let's do a high-speed recharge. I'm gonna load a card from the top of one of my decks in either gun, then draw a card from the top of one of my decks. So let's put one right in there, and then I'll draw one from here. Put that away. Sure. I'll load Paralysis Bullet in there. And let's see. Sure, I'll play another one of these in my hand. High Speed Recharge. You know the drill. Load a card from one of the top on one of my decks and either gun, then draw a card from the top one of my decks. Toss that. One from here. Put that there. All right. And I think that'll be my turn. Draw a card. Cool. Go for it.
Okay, let's see. I need to. Don't know what all these cards do yet. So load Explosive Bullet into Kasane. I'll take one.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Oh, I keep forgetting about that load 3. That is wild. I gotta keep staying on my toes for that.
Yeah, that load limit is it's dangerous because if you don't keep track of it, you can quickly deck out, especially just kind of with how Natori works. You got to be super careful with that.
All right, so I'm gonna fire.
Yes, sir.
For 6.
Yep.
7. It'll be 8.
Oh, I got you. Whew.
And then I'll take 3. And then I'm also gonna. I'm gonna go ham to what this can do. Play Sneak Attack. Deal 3 hit to your opponent.
That is crazy. Okay.
You cannot use Sneak Attack because it's an action, and he did not use Paralysis Bullet. Forget it.
I didn't use
he did not. Yep.
All good.
And then I will.
I get so excited when I see Paralysis Bullet every time. I'm like,
haha,
now you can't do anything. Oh, that's right. You actually have to use it.
Okie dokie then. All right, my turn then?
Yep.
All right. So real quick, just because my mind is like doing weird tricks on me, is there a limit to the number of special bullets that can load face up into a gun at any time? Is it only one, or is it as many as I want to?
As many as you want to. I'll double check the rulebook real quick, but
cool. All right, while you're doing that then, I will, let's do, oh, cool. I'll do High Speed Recharge, load a card from the top of one of my decks and either gun, and draw a card. Let's put that there, and let's draw a card. Cool. I will then flip, let's toss down that reaction. A couple things to think about. All right. Let's also do, sure. Let's do Shell Generation, load a card of my choosing from my discard pile into either gun, and I can load Special Bullets face up. I only have like 2 things in my discard right now, right? Let me take a look-see. Sure. I'll load that right over here. Ooh. Cool. And do we have a ruling on that Special Bullet thing yet?
I'm looking right now. Took me a minute
Got
to pull it up. I mean, I'm fairly certain you can, so you should play it like that.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I'll do my due diligence and check anyway.
I will toss down Double Bullet as well into Enra, and then we'll fire Enra. It's going to be the regular 5, but then Paralysis Bullet, so you can't do action cards on your next turn. And let's see. And after that,
I don't remember what my skill does.
Let's see. Then I will pass turn. I'm gonna do the Hibana thing, 2 cards in my voltage, and then let me draw my 3. Oop. And that's gonna be your turn, boss.
Okay. I can activate actions this turn, so I'm gonna load 2 here. 3 here. Okay. I'm gonna fire Kasane for 7, and you cannot load Niue with normal actions next turn.
I got you. Isn't it either one since it's a free shot, right? Like it's both, right?
Oh yeah, both.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Thank you for
Eesh.
that.
All right. I got you. I
And
got
I'll
you.
take 3. And I'm also gonna fire Tara for another 3.
All right. Sounds good. Whew.
And then I'm gonna pay 8 voltage to activate Bad Medicine.
Oh.
So at the start of my turn, I can choose a deck, either mine or yours, to discard 4 cards from, and you take 4 life points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Then,
Which one am I discarding from, or is it yours?
it's at the start of my turn, so it won't do anything till next
Okay.
turn. So you can go.
Cool. Wow, that is crazy. Jeez. So then, what are we gonna do? It's definitely pickle time. Oh man.
Yeah, Church. It's at the start of each turn. It's ongoing.
And yeah, just to confirm, you can load multiple special bullet cards per turn.
Cool. Give me a sec. And let's see what I want to do then. Oosh. Okay. Let's go right back. How many do we have here? Cool. Huh. Let me look through my voltage real quick. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be a super huge amount of things I can do right now. So, yeah, I kind of have to pass my turn here.
Okay, I'm gonna. You take 4.
Sir.
And discard 4 from Enra.
Right. Yeesh. 2, 3, 4. Yep.
And I'm gonna fire Kasane for 6.
I guess I kind of have to flip this evasion. I can reduce your shot by 3.
Okay.
So instead of 6, I'll take 3. Sure.
Yeah, I took the 3. Go ahead.
All right then. So I can do all my regular loading now, right?
Yep.
Big bet. All right, let's see what we got then. Cool. Double bullet there, just off top. Let's see. Let's do that and. Sure. We'll do that. Stealth bullet there. And sure, we will. Let me flip this card and then we'll toss that over there too. Gonna fire off Enra for 5.
Okay. I'll take 5, but I'm gonna activate counter. If your opponent shot or skill will deal 3 more hits, deal 3 hits to your opponent as well.
Oh, what? No.
I also had another one down.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that does it. We got no reactions. I got nothing else I can do in response. That is wild.
Ooh, that was cool.
Shit.
That was
okay.
Listen,
Then
I like Enra because it allows me to play aggressive.
yeah.
So like you can only imagine how much I love Kasane.
Oh my goodness. That is
like
crazy.
I just like to play aggressive. And Kasane is right up my style.
Okay. That was really good.
And you
Real
also
good.
would have taken yeah. It was I like this gun a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah, Kasane is the ultimate aggro gun.
Dude, let's go. You want to go again right now? Do you have time?
I'm not sure. Does anybody in the chat want to play? Just because I got a message saying that it's more likely I'll have to leave.
I got you.
Let's see if we can pick anyone up in the chat.
Got anyone who wants to pop into LionWing Plays to play with LionWing Plays?
I know Church said you might try to play this week. If you want to hop in, Church, that'd be cool. I haven't seen you play yet.
Let's see here. Ah,
There
yeah.
we go.
Church can get a game in. All right.
Hey, bet. Let's get it, baby. All right, let me message him real quick and say, hey, what's up, Church?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, let me send you the good details, sir.
Oh, Church, this is your first time on stream.
It is. Hi.
Yes, hello, welcome.
Let's see. It is and
Jinxie in
There
the
we
Discord
go.
said you got flawless victory, Beans.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like rip.
Yeah. Brutal.
Man, Kasane, that is a gun for sure, dude.
That is a
That
gun.
is such a mean gun, but I love
The
it.
ability to just like knock off like 7 off of your opponent, like just because you thought about it, is wild.
Right?
So you're just,
And
like,
it's like the hand
casually-
size plays into it so well. Like,
It does. Man, I can see why like you could like run through your deck really quickly if you weren't careful, but like man, I feel like the amount of damage output kind of helps make up for that. All right. And here you are, sir.
Hello. Now
Oh.
it's been actually quite some time since I've gotten a chance to play, so a lot of the rules I'm still a little fuzzy on.
We
All
got
right,
you.
good. All right, I'll let you choose first. Go for it, my guy.
Oh man, after seeing Natori, I think I gotta try her out.
I mean, honestly though. Sure, let's do Ran. And put these cards, and let's see what we can do.
and honestly, like, Natori skills, like, they're really good, and it's so easy to get the voltage in. Especially dependent if you get Kasane. It just worked out so well.
Yeah. I mean, you played that game extremely well, Sin. Was that your first time using those two, or had you jumped on?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I looked at Kasane before. I looked at I didn't really look through the deck, but I looked at the gun and I looked at the gunner and the skills. But I didn't really have much with them before.
What'd you think of Natori's skills?
I love them. I think like sometimes it feels like the skills for certain gunners will kind of force you into a certain like way to play.
Honestly, yeah.
But I feel like all of Natori's skills are just like all around. They could all be good whenever.
Yeah,
You don't really have to play into them.
Having now looked at them, they definitely allow for different play styles, and I like that for this character.
They're very versatile.
That's awesome. I'll have to give her a look next time. Let's go. Feel free to choose your gun, my good friend.
Oof. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go.
Ooh, okay.
We're gonna move on.
All right, I got you. I kind of want to try this shotgun, honestly. It is pretty spice.
I also have a weakness for
Let's
girls with big
see.
guns, so we're gonna take the big guns.
Oh, I got you.
You're playing the right game then, sir.
Sure.
And another thing I love about Kasane, and not to like spoil anything about this specific match about to happen, but I feel like there are a lot of cards in the deck that really help against Uwan.
Yes.
Like with the mill.
Yes. Yep. It's almost as if Keep Dry, they designed Uwan and then they're like, shit, we need a counter to this. Let's create Kasane. There we go.
I mean, honestly, what's better to fight against an animated particle cannon than, an incandescent shotgun?
A 3-barreled shotgun.
Yes, sir.
It's so ridiculous.
It's like, this gun can manipulate reality at like a molecular level. What do we do? Shotgun with 3 barrels that shoots lighty up fluid. Let's go, dude. Sparky, big bullets. All right. So I think I'm going first again. Oh, dude.
You go first. Yeah, I got that speed of 1.
Slightly higher agility. Let's go. These cards are interesting. Okay. I like that. The inner red magic player in me is thinking that Rush lets me draw 2 cards from the top of one of my decks and deal 1 hit to myself. I can deal with that. Let's grab a couple cards from over here. Sure. Just load up double bullet as one does.
That makes sense.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I could just put double bullet in there.
No,
And
double
then,
bullet is a hard once per turn. You can
oh,
only use
wait,
one
you're
per turn.
right.
Yeah, once per turn.
Oh, you can't. Oh, so it doesn't. So it's only once at all, not like once per gun. That is wild. Okay.
Yeah, no card effects, nothing. You can only load one.
Dang. All right, I got you.
Thank
Well, now you have a double bullet in my hand.
Right? It'd be a little broken if you could just like load
That
up a
is
new
actually
way
pretty
on
fair
turn
now that I
one.
think about it. Yeah. Wait, let me take my one off a rush. Sure. Let's. You know what? Sure. Let's just like put all the cards in right now. I might as well. Sure. Fire off Kasane for 7, and I'll take 3. Right?
Well, it would only be 6.
I'm saying
Oh.
6.
Yeah, it did 7 with Natori because of her
Oh,
skill.
you're right, because I'm not playing the Tory. You're right.
Yep.
Sorry.
And you take the 1.
Yes, sir.
Also, shouldn't you
I'll
be?
take my 3 off of that. So it started. I took, what was it? I took 2. So I should take. Yeah. I should be 25. Cool. And then, sure, fire off Enra for 3.
Wait, are you tracking the opponent's health?
Oh no, this is mine because
Because I haven't.
when I played Rush earlier on, this one, I take
that took 1
hit.
damage.
It did 1 damage, and then that's 6. So
And
I should
then-
7.
Yeah, so 1 damage and then 3 damage and the 1 for me, 25. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Oh shoot, what am I doing? I cannot count right now.
What is happening
There
right
we
now in this game?
go.
Oh my
There we
gosh,
go.
what is
We're good.
Oh
happening?
my goodness, my brain is all over the place. All right.
That was
Did you already
breaking my
count
brain
for,
watching that.
No, wait,
Wait,
you
I
did
think you're down
actually-
one more.
Yeah, you do
Yeah, you
actually
got
take 1
25.
from my passive.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, whenever I'm
Oh,
down
yeah,
3,
there we
you take
go.
1. So yeah, we were right.
Ooh.
Ooh, let's get
No.
it.
Bradley, was
Um,
there a reason that like you left those 2 specific out, or is that just how it worked? Because they work so well together, Kasane and Natori.
Yeah. So, I did not leave Natori out for any specific reason, but I did leave Kasane out to the very end. Yes.
Ooh,
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
plotting. I got you. But I still will fire off Enra for 3.
All right.
All
So
right.
I take you take another 1.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oof. I'm sure I'll draw my. How many do I get? I get 3. Draw my 3 at the end of my turn. I can load up to 1 card from the top of one of my decks in either gun. Sure, we'll just toss in one of these. And your turn, my good man.
Alrighty. So let's see what I want to do here. I think we'll go ahead and load up an antimatter into the
Yes, sir.
antimatter particle cannon.
Yep,
Because
makes sense. Makes sense.
Seems like the way to go.
It's what you got to do. It's what you got to do.
All right. And reactions I place down, but I pay for them when I activate them, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes.
right.
All right.
I literally always forget that.
So we'll go ahead and take that. Actually, let me make sure I'm right on this one. Okay, yep. And then we're also going to make things a little interesting.
Ooh, I like that. Keep me on my toes.
Actually, no, not yet. I think we're good for now.
Okay,
So
okay.
let's load in. Actually, no, this is a shot. You can load up the
Ooh,
poison
okay.
shot here.
Oof. All right.
And you know what? Let's just go ahead and fire off to Tara.
Yeah, that makes
For
sense.
2, we'll get you
Shame
hit
on me.
with the poison shot.
Poison shot. So which one can
we're
I
gonna-
not draw from?
You cannot draw from Kasane.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, that gun's already scaring me. And that's saying something with Inra on the field. And we'll also go ahead and shoot you with the antimatter shot.
Yes, sir.
And so
it's
that's going to be
1 on me, and
1
then I
damage,
discard
and then
2.
that's going to be 2 cards from Inra.
Sure, sounds good.
I'll hold on to that card, and I can draw from both decks, or am I
It's
limited
either
to
one.
1 deck? Just 1. That's right.
Hey, Church, did you activate Uon's ability? when you just fired that?
Yes. Because I had the antimatter shot, which did 1 card, and then Uwan also did 1 card.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So I
Just
got
wanted
rid
to
of
make
2.
sure you got it.
All right. So let's grab some Uwan while we have the chance. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, my good man. Let's see what we got over here. Can't draw from there by any means, so we're gonna have to think about it. I'm thinking, let's do, sure, we can do double bullet there. I guess I'll just start burning through my cards as if they don't matter at all. Let's see, sure, we'll fire off Enra for 3, and I'll take 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. And then that's going to be Kasane for 6, and I'll take 3 off of Kasane and then 1 off of you again, right? So I'll take
Correct.
4. Cool. Trying to make sure my math is actually right this time. And since I can't draw off of Kasane, I have to draw off of Enra. So let me draw my 3 cards. All right, and then end a turn, trigger from Ran. So since Rand's ability is loading 1 card from the top of one of my decks, does that get around not being able to draw, or is the
It's
not
not
being
a
able to
draw,
draw?
so I think you're good.
So I'm gonna toss that right there and go for it. While I look at my skill and remind myself what I had. Cool.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and throw down the mechanism of the Overload Orb.
Ooh, okay.
Go ahead and start working on that where we can. We're gonna go ahead and discard 1 to play a scheme.
Ooh, oh, I love Scheme. That's such a good
I will
card.
go ahead and draw 3 here.
It's like, what if Brainstorm was just really good? Like, even better.
We'll load up a Poison Shot again.
Oh, another one.
Oh,
Man.
boy, you know it. You've got 6 in there, and I don't particularly care for that terribly too much. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this Interception for a Chaff Grenade.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you get to choose. You want to lose 2 cards from your 3-card hand or 2 cards from your 6 voltage?
I don't like you putting me into quandaries where the obvious choice is the one that I don't like to do. I really wish I could say that I was going to do like the ballsy play and just be like, I'm going to discard from my hand. But it makes more tactical sense to discard from my voltage. So I guess I'll do that.
It definitely does. Because essentially, I know you have all Enra cards too. So let's go ahead and load up the rest here.
Yes, sir.
We'll take the Datara shot.
It's going to be how many on me? Is it 2?
2, just 2.
3. Okay, 2. Cool.
Yeah, just 2. No reactions though.
Got you.
And we'll go ahead and fire off Uwan for another 1.
Cool.
And that should put you in a pretty rough predicament. We're going to take off another Enra card.
All right. Eesh. We're losing cards left and right here.
You fired Poison Shot, right?
Yep.
I did. We're also going to limit down
Kasane again?
Kasane again.
That is fair. That is 100% fair. I feel it.
And you know what? We'll go ahead and kick off the 8 voltage. If I have the 8 voltage.
Ooh. Okay.
I think that's not 8. Tabletop Simulator fooled me.
It fools everyone, my friend.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's only 6. Never mind. Yeah,
you good?
Pay no attention to the voltage behind the corner. And that'll be turn.
All right. Ooh, we gotta start making some money moves. Let's see what we got here. Sure. Let's ooh. So can I ask a real quick question? So we talked about discard being okay, so since discard is public knowledge, I can look at it anytime, right?
Yep.
Cool. Just want to make sure. All right, so that's what you got in there. Cool. I will load this tool in there. You know the drill. And
if I recall correctly, there's 3 double bullets, so that should be the last one I have to worry about.
We'll toss our cards in there. Cool. And sure, let's fire off Kasane. Got to get those hits, and I'll take 1 off me and 6 off you. Oh, 3 off. So it's 4 total because I'm taking 3 off recoil and then 1 off you.
Yes.
Eesh. All right then. Big plays. And we'll fire off enter for another 3, and I'll take 1 off of you.
Oh boy, coming down to it.
My goodness, we were getting down. Dang it. I knew I should have taken my other skill. All right. Let me draw
Mistakes
my
were made.
3 from here.
Now I think
Low key though.
the question is, did the 2 voltage matter?
Maybe not. I really don't know at this point, and I'm getting kind of scared.
Oh,
So toss 1 there, and then at the start of your turn, you get to mill me, right?
yep. We're gonna
Alright.
go ahead and take. Go ahead and start taking off Kasane.
Sounds good.
Slow
Keep
roll
him locked
on
down.
Kasane. All right. We're in a rough spot here right now.
It's coming down to it right now.
Whew.
This is interesting.
Heavy breathing. I got
That's
the
right,
sweat.
man. My palms are sweating.
We're gonna get the free shot in.
Oh yes, sir. Oh no, sir. I don't like that.
And 6. So I need to do this. We'll load up the Tara.
Mm-hmm.
We'll place this card face down in defense mode. We're going to fire off the Tara with the frozen
sir.
shot. So no loading cards, please. No.
Oh, that hurts. And
No
that's
loading
going to be
guns.
3 hits on me, right?
And that'll be 3 hits.
Yes, sir.
We will now take the 8 voltage properly this
okay.
time. And hit you with some bad medicine.
Oh, bruh.
And actually, at this point, we'll load up Uwan and shoot you for 1.
Oh,
He done put me in the no win. Ugh.
you got one turn to make something happen, Beans.
And
Which deck you want me to discard from, by the way?
Inra.
Sounds good.
I can't do this. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Try it. There we go. And we'll draw my 4 and pass the turn to you. Oh wait, it's yes, pass the turn to you.
Cool. All right, so like the wild thing is, right? I picked like the aggressive guns, but also the guns that have like no additional effects. So they don't do anything right now that helps me. And I can't load any of the cards from my hand. So that doesn't help me. So I guess my only course of action right now is to at the end of my turn, load up to 1 card from the top 1 of my decks into either gun, and that's going to be your turn.
If you don't win this turn, you lose.
Yeah, that's
I got literally nothing, my guy.
Damn.
Okay. Well, just in case you did have something, I could flash and reduce it by 2.
Yep.
I actually forgot because I meant to actually play that last turn, but I forgot.
I got you.
Yeah, I meant to play that. And I was like, oh no.
My goodness.
At which point the 4 rolls over and hits you.
Yup. GG, my guy. That was
GG,
nice.
sir.
I picked up Here I Come because I was like, if I can get aggressive guns, I can load up on that real fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ended up getting like 8 in the thing, and like 2 more would have taken me to 10. Man, good stuff.
But
and all I had in my hand was paralysis, double, and stealth bullet. That was literally.
I think the big thing that was really pushing it was the passive, because every time you hit me, it's like, all right, take 1 back, take another back, and that just kind of wilted you down, trying to I was trying to control the amount of aggression you could throw at me.
That was wild. I love that though.
Rand's hand size is also just really small.
That's the thing too, you know?
Yeah, and she actually is not a great gunner with Kasane.
Mm-hmm. She's not super good for like aggressive deck. Like honestly, if I hadn't picked Kasane first time around, I should have taken something like Uwan or even like Hakumen or something, because that would have been I feel a better fit with her playstyle.
I think Ron with New Way is pretty amazing.
Yeah, New A is really great. With
for sure.
Because it's not even like the major damage, but it's the free load on it, and it requires so much
Exactly.
ammo that you just kind of speed that along.
Yeah.
Honestly, though.
Yeah, though, you know,
And
I
then
mean,
the fact that
you weren't
go
down
ahead,
too
sorry.
bad, Beans. I mean, really, you needed one more card loaded in Kasane, and you would have had the game.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean,
Easily.
Church it made some
Mhm.
really good plays. And then
Good
I mean,
stuff, man.
activating Bad Medicine right when he did, that was like the kiss of
Ooh.
death.
That was the thing. Is that Bad Medicine it was just so good because I was like, as soon as I saw Bad Medicine, as soon as Sin like flipped it over, I'm like, how does that go with Uwan? Because I want to see how like aggressively I can push a mill in that regard. And my problem
mill.
the problem was I picked Datara because Datara has those shots going off, which is fine, but I can only load 2 a turn, and I like trying to build up the voltage to get Bad Medicine. It just took too long for it.
Yeah.
But it helped me control the aggression, so I was real happy with that.
Dang.
Hey, Church, will you flip
stuff,
over Natori's other skill cards real quick? I want to show them on screen.
Certainly.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So we have the big idea, which I thought about, but I actually forgot what Burst did, and I didn't want to ask in the middle of it.
Wild.
That's fair. That's fair.
Burst is when you're below half health, correct?
When you're at or below.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, is it at? Okay.
So yeah, that one is just a recover. So that's a good one if someone's playing
Nice.
or someone would be picking Uwan.
Yeah.
So I really like that one. The other one, instead of Bad Medicine, we have Good Medicine.
Good Medicine. Yeah. Yeah, I like Good Medicine a lot.
Modes? I like that.
Yeah,
and it's one that you can constantly keep doing and like do it.
That is oh shoot. So basically, like by literally just playing Kasane, you set yourself up for that. That is actually really cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite Natori skill. I love Good Medicine.
That's
Good
actually really
Medicine's
cool.
good. And I love the art like differential on it. It's in the same like thing. Like you got the guns above her still going off.
Yeah.
But instead of having the evil like I'm going to kill you, it's the hey look I'm going to heal myself.
They did a nice job there with the theming. It's great. Although I love the art of the big idea, and I love
the big idea.
I love the name of it. It's just so ridiculous.
It reminds me of what's his name from Apex.
Caustic.
Yeah, she reminds me of Caustic from Apex, dude.
As soon as I saw
really
the character,
like the
I was
art
like,
of Good Medicine.
I love playing Caustic in Apex, and I love playing Viper.
Hey, there we go.
So that's what I was constantly being reminded of. I'm like, well, this is going to be a character I'm going to love.
Yeah, even though I haven't gotten to play with him a lot, I think tonight I've learned I have a new favorite gunner and a new favorite gun. So that's really cool.
It might be recency bias though. Let's give it a
very well
couple
could
weeks.
be. But you know I like to play aggressive. You commented before about how reckless I play, and those cards play really well into that play style.
Yes.
I'll also add on just a nice little bit of flavor. A lot of the shots I was using, poison shot from Natori.
Wild. We love to see it. All right. Do we have time for maybe one more match, or do we want to call it here, Bradley?
Oh, I mean, I'm down for as long as anyone else is down. I know Af wanted to get in the game. I saw Joey just joined us. Hey, Joey.
Yeah, Joey just
I did. Well, if Af wanted to play, then
why don't we do Af and
Af
Joey?
can play.
Go for it. Yeah.
I can definitely step back. Let me DM you real quick then, Joey. All the details. And for Af, if you're watching, it's gonna be the same. You played last time, so it's gonna be all the same stuff, same login and everything that you had. Yeah.
This was fun. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah,
no
thanks
problem.
for coming
really
on.
good playing with you, man.
Yeah, that was
Fun
good
game. Let's go.
So nice to get back into playing again. Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, that was another nail biter.
Yeah. Of course, if your games aren't that close, are they really that fun?
Right.
Honestly, though.
Well, if you're the one like crushing, then
I guess it's pretty fun for you.
That one I felt like I was behind the entire time until the very end when I was like, got it.
Let me do that. All right. And whenever Af and Joy want to pop on in, the room is open. And I think you guys all have the details and everything, right?
I'll be in just a moment.
Cool.
Seriously though, I mean, let me just flex one more time about how badass the final assets look. Like, get rid of that grainy, low-res background, and just look at the cleanness of Kasane compared to the other guns. Oh my gosh.
It really
It's
does
actually
look nice.
crazy.
Ooh, takes my breath away.
Man, here I thought I was eating good just with the old guns, man.
Yeah, and now you see them and you're like, oh,
It's like,
no,
ooh, it's like, hold on, y'all.
not good.
Excuse me. Hey, there's Af.
So Af recorded
Okay.
a theory crafting video that I'm going to throw up on the YouTube this week. I haven't
Ooh,
decided
that's
when.
awesome.
Probably on Friday. Thanks again
I
for
hope
that,
you
Af.
guys, no problem, and I hope you guys are gonna like it. And I said a couple of times in that video that since we didn't have Kasane and Natori, maybe all the things that I talked about in the video might not be viable anymore. So
They might be
we'll see.
useless.
Exactly.
No, no, they weren't. They still apply. I mean, certainly Kasane and Natori kind of changed things up a little bit, but a lot of what you said still is very applicable. And
Good
hey,
to know,
you can
good
always
to
do
know.
another one.
Yeah, I could
Exactly.
always do another one with Natori. And since I saw the update and you guys played with Natori and Kasane, I already updated my Google sheet for the whole stats thing.
Nice.
So
Hey, let's get it, baby.
Very nice.
that's another W for us.
Absolutely. And speaking of another W, we are announcing the tournament details on LionWing Talks on Wednesday. So
Yes, sir.
if you're wanting to play in the tournament, check out that. I'll be streaming at 9 on Wednesday. And we're going to talk about the dates. It's a 2-week tournament. And I'll also talk about the prizes. I'll talk about the tournament structure. And yeah, so I mean, that was the big reason why Natori and Kasane are showing up, is I wanted to give folks about a month to play around with it and figure out, what they're going to play in the tournament. Again, the tournament's very casual, but still, people like to know what their options are. And so here we are, giving you all the options.
And don't forget, guys, be creative.
That's right.
Can you double check that password for me?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me. It should. Let me see. Oh, hold on. It's doot. Because that's what everyone else has been using.
I misread that. So mad.
Oh no, you're good, my guy. All right, bets, and there you go.
Do we have a dice on field?
Oh yeah, let me toss that down for you right now. Boop, boop.
All right. Four.
Oh,
There
5. Okay, so I will go ahead and pick Gunner first.
Go
Let's
ahead.
go for this.
Who has like the jazzy elevator music in the background?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
hold up,
bad,
hold up.
too.
You can
Yeah,
stop that.
Can we get the music off?
Oh, sorry.
It's
Aw.
okay.
It's all good.
So cute.
I mean, I liked it. It's a nice little tune.
Yeah.
It's very calming.
There's something really trouble.
All right.
For a second, I'm like, did the tabletop add something I didn't know about?
All right.
Okay.
Let's go
Two
with
stop. No,
Bana.
two paint in wood. What? Oh.
Kiriko getting no love tonight.
Not today. I kind of want to.
Gotta try the new.
New
Yep,
girl's best
and
girl.
I kind of want to try something that I've been tinkering about lately. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Joey. So you or me for the gun first?
It's 1 gun to me, then 2 guns to him, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Go ahead. Okay. With the Tara.
And Bradley, we did decide that we were doing like 2-set rules for the tournament, right?
Yes. Yep. Double sets.
Okay.
Oh, so mirror match.
You
That's
get a
gonna be
second.
right.
You get a second gun as
Yes,
well.
sir.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Af, you got your second gun to pick. Don't forget.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Mm. Let's go with Kasane.
The classic sniper shotgun combo.
Oh, that's gonna be a grind game. I see.
You need one for CQB and one for long range. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
True.
That's always my setup in Apex or
Hey, let's
Core.
get it. Hey, our R400 build. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Mm. All right. Well, since I have the most agility, let's do this. Curious to see how Kasane and Ibana are going to work together.
Yeah, I like the setup that both of you are playing. These are good loadouts.
Natori does scare me a lot.
Rightfully
The
so.
Hakumen and Uwan
Yeah,
combo is going to be really cool to see.
Yeah, just because her setup and her ability and her skills makes her like a really good character for the long game and stuff. And me, it's I would say glass cannon. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose this one, just mathematically
Hey,
talking.
get out of your head.
Oh.
Get out of your head.
Hey, don't do the stats right now.
That's right. Just play the
There's a
game.
time and a place for graphing calculators, and
That's
it is
right.
not on the battlefield.
Okay.
Go for the Han Solo. Never tell me the odds.
That's right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, and I'm a Star Wars fan, so that hits me close.
Hey, there
to
you
the
go. Something Kessel running like 12 parsecs. Go
That's
for
right.
it, my guy.
heart. Okay. So, set one.
Ooh.
In the Datara, so I'm gonna take one. And that's gonna be it for my turn. I'm gonna jump for turn. Here you go.
Hold up, I missed the beginning. What is the hard recoil on the
It's
Kasane?
you take
It's extra
damage when
damage you
fire
take.
it.
Oh,
Whenever you fire.
nice.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
It's like, did you really think you'd be able to fire a 3-barreled shotgun without anything happening to you? Come on, man.
I mean, the best part
Okay.
is it's a one-handed 3-barreled shotgun, which
Oh,
you'll
that's
see
amazing.
in one of
That
the
hurts.
assets at some point.
Oh, there you go.
That hurts
You
the
didn't.
wrist.
You did not need your joints. Come on.
So here we're gonna go. Let's see. We're gonna drop down Overload Orb.
Yep.
We're gonna discard. Let's see. How do I do this one? It doesn't really matter. We're gonna discard 1 to put down Gravitational Orb, and then we're going to load Antimatter Shot.
Ooh.
And then load 1. And that's 5 cards. 5 cards gone, and turn in.
Yeah,
Okay,
5 cards
it's-
seems like a lot until you have the option to use them.
I know, right?
Yeah, seriously.
All right. So, I'm going to rush, draw 2, and deal 1 to myself. Let's go there.
Oh, someone's got that mechanical keyboard.
He's clicking up a storm.
That's right.
Keycap's going wild.
That's right.
That's how you know the real gamers.
Uh-huh.
See, I have a loud keyboard too, except NVIDIA broadcast has me covered.
Hey, there you go.
I'm going to bash, and I'm gonna block the Uwan from firing, and I'm gonna take 1
Ooh.
damage. I am again gonna use Rush, dealing 1 damage to myself. Drawing 2. Using Ibana's ability, charging the voltage for 2. Okay. Setting another reaction. And yeah, you know what? Discard critical for scheme, drawing 3.
Scheme is 100% one of my favorite cards.
Okay, so loading poison shot, firing it for 3 since I have the explosive bullet, and you will not be able to draw a card from your deck, and I'm gonna choose the Aquaman.
Okay, so that's at the end of my turn. I can't draw from Huckman.
Yep. And then end of
Just remember those go to voltage, not discard.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Nothing to be sorry. Just looking out for you.
Yep. 1, 2. And end of my turn, I'm going to draw. And yep, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay, at the start of my turn, drop 1 off of Kasane's deck.
Sure.
Now we're going to go ahead and load Drain Shell.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and load Drain Shell.
Okay.
Then
I
we're
think
going
he's
to
trying to gain some life here, guys.
Yeah, but can't fire from the U1 yet.
No, not this turn at least.
Not this turn.
Then we're going to go ahead and drop this to discard to drop down Spiral Shooter.
Ooh, okay.
Oh
And we're going to end my turn and draw 4 from Hakumen to pick
My
up something
goodness.
up to 5. No, I can't because you can't. I can't draw from Hakumen this turn.
So draw from the U1.
And now it'd be yours.
All right. So
There's a lot of cards on those fields right now.
Yeah. I love watching Av play because like I feel like he's playing so calculated. When
I was
I'm
gonna
playing,
use that
I'm like,
exact
this
word.
looks like it would hurt.
Yeah.
I'm like, this looks like it will hurt, so I'll do this.
Yeah.
Good card, good. Big damage numbers go brrr.
Yeah. My playstyle in a nutshell.
yep. I don't have much to do right now, so I'm just gonna load 1 other bullet from the Tara, then shoot it for 2. And again, I'm gonna prevent you from drawing from the. Let's see. Preventing drawing from the Aquaman this time.
Sure thing.
And that's gonna be it.
Okay, so start of my turn, go ahead and drop 1 off Kasane.
Oh yeah. Kasane, and I completely forgot to draw, so I'm gonna draw from the Tara instead.
We're going to go ahead and drop Antimatter Shot on Hakumen.
Yes.
We're now going to... Let's see what's going on over here. We're going to drop Scheme and Agitator Beam to play Destruction Beam for you to drop 2 reactions.
Ooh.
Okay, let me pick those 3 reactions and see what I'm gonna drop out.
And then lastly, we will load 1 into
Okay.
1.
So which one? So 2, right?
Yes, 2 of them.
Since you act, oh, it's a skill, so it's not a shot or anything. So, unfortunate. Can I? Oh no. Okay. Discarding Recoup and Interception.
And you'd blocked Hakumen from firing on your turn, right?
Yep.
So we were going to go ahead and fire off Uwan for 4.
Yikes.
Actually, it's going to be more than 4 because we got a mechanism for 1 on the bottom. We got
So
Drain Shell, and we got Antimatter Shot.
So
It's going to be 5 points of damage.
and milling for, well, let's see, 6, and you healing for 5.
No, I'm only going to heal for 1 from Drain Shell.
Oh yeah, it's not the Aquaman.
Yes, it's not Hakumen. But you will be milling the 5.
5 from
Or 6. I will be milling it from Datara's deck.
Tara's deck, so 6.
And I can't draw from Hakumen, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold up. Which shot did I use? I think it was poison shot, so you may not
Yep, it
draw.
was poison shot.
So yeah, you
Yeah,
can
so you
shoot
can
from
fire
the
with
Aquaman.
Hakumen. Yeah.
You can fire with the Aquaman, but you cannot draw from the deck of Aquaman.
Okay. And we're going to end my turn here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for sure, I'm in a predicament. Am I not? I'm gonna set 1 reaction. I don't have much, huh?
Oh,
In
shoot.
this case, I'm gonna load 2 in the Kasane. Shoot with Kasane, so I'm gonna take 2 damage. Using Ibana's ability that I keep forgetting each time. Load.
How much do I take from that?
4. Then after that, I'm going to end my turn and draw.
Don't forget about Natori's skill.
Ah, yes. -1 again. Did I dealt you more damage early on in this match? Just in case I'm gonna be a good player. Taking 1 more. Here we go.
Let's see, we're going to go ahead and load Antimatter Shot into Uwan. We're going to discard Scheme to put down this. And we're going to load 1 into Hakumen.
Don't forget your reaction. It's when you play them, you discard it.
I discarded the Scheme over here.
Yeah, but for your
Oh,
reaction,
when you play.
Yeah, it's when you activate it.
Yeah, I'll just take that back.
Yeah.
Now we're going to fire off Hakumen.
For how much?
For 6 points of damage.
6. 6. Down to 11, unless you have special abilities.
Nope, but I will gain 7 points of life because it has a drain and it has a Hakumen's ability. And you mill 1. You'll mill 1 from Datara.
Okay, and I'm gonna reaction to that unless it's a bit late. Unless it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna counter. I'm gonna deal you 3 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 1 more damage because of Natori's effect. But hey, I'm gonna do that damage. Hey. Oh god. It's not looking good.
Just remember, spend bullet, go in the voltage, not discard.
Oh yeah, that was 1, 2, 3.
4.
3, all 4. And we're gonna draw. Before a draw, we're gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Good medicine.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
Yeah.
He is going wild.
Discard pile. Is it a specific discard pile, or can I pick between the two? From your discard pile or from the
So
discard decks?
you only, you keep them clean by doing 2 separate, but there's supposed to be 1. There's only 1 discard pile.
That's right. 1
Yeah.
discard, 1 voltage pile.
Okay. That makes sense. So that means that I can pull from either one for the cards back to their decks. We'll grab 2 drain shells.
No,
And since-
just curious on the timing on this. Do you spin the voltage and then choose the effect? So could you grab 4 cards from your voltage in that regard?
Yeah, that's actually a good choice because I'm about to do that because I was going to grab this antimatter shot from voltage.
Wait, I'm sorry. Where are you getting the ability to pull from the voltage?
Nowhere. I just spent the voltage. Does the voltage now go to discard, and then I could spin it, grab it from the discard? Is what we're saying.
Because that's part of the cost of it, right?
Yeah.
So I paid the 4 voltage, but then I can grab it.
Exactly.
If it was thrown into discard from voltage.
Yep.
Okay. So that's where that's going to come from. That's what that's going to, yeah. And then these 2 back to this deck, and the other 2 back to the other deck.
Did you gain life too? Because you can only do 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 1?
Yeah, choose 1.
Then I'll take the cards and we'll take the life. And then flip the card face down.
Yep. Flip it down.
Now that ends my turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna set 1 card. Play Rush, dealing myself
Yes, sir.
1 damage. This time drawing from the Kasane. Ooh. Okay, that's setting 1 more. I'm gonna blast to discard your reaction, your face down reaction.
Okay.
Flash. Huh. Okay. Use Ibana's ability again. Loaded the voltage and can't do really much right now, so end my turn drawing.
No,
There you go.
Bradley, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Because of both Natori and Kasane, I assume draws are possible.
Because
that's a good question.
Both.
So, like, if they had 6 health and you had 3, but you hit them with, they take 6, but you take 3. So you both are at 0 life.
Yeah. So who wins in that case? Is that what you're asking?
Is it a draw, or is there like a stack to determine the winner?
No, we have hold on. We have a rule for this.
I haven't read the updated rule book, so if it's in there, I apologize.
Yes, it is in the updated rule book, but I will find it for you right now. Continue playing, and I will find it for you.
Oh, good. So drawing for 4.
Draw X cards, where X is the number of mechanisms in play. That's going to be 4. Yep. So we're going to grab 4 over here. Now we're going to go ahead and play autocannon.
Oh no.
And that's 2 and 3 to have autocannon in the field. Yeah, now we're going to load Drain Shell. And we're going to load... Actually, I should do that the other way. I'm just going to load this face down. And we're going to go ahead and end turn. So it's your go.
Okay. I maybe have something. So, hold up. Charging 2 from his Bana ability. Then explosive bullet, taking 1. Charging an additional 1. Firing, and because of that I take 2 damage. Is that right? Yes. 2 damage, and I deal you 5 damage because of the explosive shot. So I'm taking 2.
Plus the Natori skill.
True again. Oh, well, that is perfect timing then. Playing sneak attack for 5 additional damage.
Ooh.
Can we activate Gravitational Orb here? Since this would now deal 3 or more hits, and may place the card bottom of my deck and negate all those hits.
Yeah, I guess you can, since it's considered it's not like direct damage. Deal 3 hits. Yep.
Okay. So does that negate all 5 or just 3?
Well, technically, it would negate the whole effect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Negate all those hits. The bottom of the deck.
Yep. Unfortunate. I'm gonna lose either way. Is that it? Oh well. Drawing 3. Then at the start of your turn, autocannon is gonna fire, and down to 0.
Wowee.
What
GG,
skill
yo.
were you using, Af?
Yeah, what was good?
Yeah. I got you.
And I was
Oh.
going for this, and I was going for a last
Ooh,
like
yeah.
battle. I was like, I'm gonna clutch it. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, hold up.
But
Could you not have just done that right at the end?
No, I since it's a shot or skill, since it didn't shot it with the autocannon, because the autocannon does not count as a skill. Unless I'm incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it does not count as
16
one.
voltage. Well, no, because I was holding the gravitational or not gravitational orb. Yeah, for a big hit. I was holding gravitational orb for a big hit, and if you had been able to have a high enough there to finish me after I popped the orb.
Well, not gonna lie, if you didn't counter the blast, the sneak attack,
That would have been it.
not exactly, because the Senkoanabe is X minus 3.
And you'd have been 13 damage.
Yep, and since I
just
did
shy.
miss the Ibana's ability like a couple of turns, that would have like win me the game if I didn't misplay. But again, you would have negate that, and the counter. Well, my part of forgetting about my reaction. Oh well, it was close though. I was like, oh maybe I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, that ability could have pulled it off.
Yep. Close game though.
Hey, good game all around, yo. GG.
I was getting reckless at the end. I'm like, okay, for sure I'm gonna have to like charge up that Senkoanabe for a big damage, but oof. Oh yeah, the card's in my hand. 2 explosive shot and 1 sneak attack. So it would have been a great turn after that, but I was
Natori
so
burns
worn out.
through cards.
She really does.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you were getting close. I was keeping an eye on it too, and I was like, man, you're really running out of cards. I mean, health is fine, but those cards are really worried about.
I had planned for either health or cards.
Yeah. Medicine, yeah.
For good medicine being there and just playing the long game of the long game.
Yeah, just when I saw 1 in Aquaman, I was like, oh, I have to rush down. I have to try my best to rush down and prevent him from playing cards. But after that, when you milled a good amount of my Dataros deck, I was like, oh well, I cannot prevent him from doing stuff. Let's clutch it. Let's try to do something.
All right, so I found that ruling. Sorry, it took me a lot longer than I was expecting. But so here it is technically. A reaction always resolves before whatever it's reacting to, and whenever a player fulfills their game loss conditions, they immediately lose the game. So if a reaction kills a player, the player's skill or shot remains unresolved.
So the player who shot...
Okay.
So the player who would shot the Natori would still win the game.
They would
no matter what.
lose. Yeah, the person
they would lose.
reacting in that situation would win.
That's
So,
wild.
in the
Oh.
case of Kasane, I guess the normal damage goes through before the recoil.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
So you can hit for the 6 to win before a 3 would kill you.
Yes.
Oh well.
That is actually kind of crazy. Huh.
Intriguing.
Are we gonna
Again-
see that in kind of like a FAQ section, or is it gonna? Because I feel like if you're using Kasane, that's one of those things that like if you didn't know the ruling was that specific, you would assume you would vote that at the same time. You know?
So actually, we have this is in the glossary of the manual here.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't look immediately at hard recoil. I totally forgot you were asking specifically about hard recoil, Sin. So here's the updated manual because I don't know if you all have it. It says under the glossary, hard recoil, self-inflicted damage that is taken by the player upon firing a gun with this notation, such as Kasane. Hard recoil damage is incurred after the firing player's opponent takes their damage from the firing player's shot.
Got
If
you.
both the player firing the hard recoil gun and the opponent being fired at by the hard recoil gun both die in the attack, the player firing the hard recoil gun wins. So there's your official wording.
Here we go.
Is there any scenario where there could be a tie? I don't feel like there is with that resolved.
No.
Okay.
In fact, yeah, we've like when we were doing our play testing, we never even had a situation where we would have had a tie.
Okay.
Other than the Kasane thing, but obviously that has a rule around it. So there you have it.
Oh wow. Really interesting.
Yeah.
Natori and Kasane.
All right.
All right. Did we have anyone else who wanted to pop in for a match, or what's going on? We are at just about 10:22 Eastern Standard Time, people.
Yeah, so might have time for one more game if anyone wants to get one in. If not, we'll call it here.
Well, it also seems like my internet is not quite happy today.
Maybe Jinxie wants to join in.
I don't think so. I think Jinxie is at work, and I don't know if
Oh.
Jinxie actually backed Gun and Gun. Jinxie is the resident Wild Hunt Festival
Oh.
person. All right, so it sounds like we are out of players, which means we're out of time. So, I'm glad we got to see Natori and Kasane play tonight. As people play the game more, they will begin to see the nuance of both of those characters. And what you see tonight is just sort of the tip of the iceberg when it comes to strategy. Obviously, you can only see the strategy involved, with 2 new additions to the game. You can only see so much of that strategy evolve over the course of, what do we play, 3 matches, I think? That sounds right. So I'm excited to see what people come up with. I'm excited to hear theory crafting from AF, of course. And I'm excited for people to get in some games so that they're ready for the tournament. Again, the tournament details are being announced in 2 days on Wednesday. And then I will put those details up in written form the following day because I'm putting out a Gun and Gun update that day, a Kickstarter update. So that takes us to the end. Thanks everyone who jumped in, who joined us live, who engaged in the chat, who jumped into the game and played some games on stream. Joey, Church, Af, and of course Beans and Sin. We will be back next week doing this again for some more Gun and Gun. I mentioned last week that we will be streaming more than Gun and Gun in the future, but Gun and Gun is what's on the docket right now, especially with the tournament coming up. We're really trying to get in as much Gun and Gun as possible. And then of course we'll be streaming more of this during the virtual league, but Testament is going to be arriving very shortly as well. And we have at least one individual who has volunteered to stream some Testament, that individual being Sin Theory. Thank you, Sin. But I'm sure there will be more Testament streaming to be seen from other folks, perhaps myself included, if I can get over my aversion playing Testament right now. If you're wondering what that means, go back and watch last week's LionWing Talks. I clearly outline that aversion. But I am excited to get Testament, and it'll be cool to have the final product in my hands, the real final product in my hands, not production samples. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us for this week's LionWing Plays. We'll be back next week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all then. Take care.